Hello. And why does that not surprise me? Oh, there we go. Okay. Just was delayed. All right. What are we even doing anymore? How are you all doing? All right. We're going to the waterways. There's some DLC in here to check out. At least that's what I remember we were doing. And I think I wanted to check there first. Well, first thing we got to do is get down there. Then we can start exploring, seeing what's up. Today's not off to a good start. I don't know if I'm not in the right headspace for this. I think I just trashed me though. Alright, into the waterways. Technically not... Oh, I went too far down. Okay. Doesn't surprise me, but let's actually get into the waterways here. I think I've been down there. Yeah. I'm lost already. Yep. This is not a good start to the day. Oh. You can't get into the waterways through here. Yep, there is no way. Okay. So we gotta... there. Although I remember trying to get into the waterways from there last time and I couldn't either. Oh, maybe there's a secret entrance above us though? Alright, I'm glad I carved this out. Alright. Secret area into a DLC area in here. Let's find it. Was this what you were talking about? That I couldn't see on the map? Oh. This thing's always trying to kill me. How's the album review upload going? All right, so there's been a small delay to this. It is uploading right now, which is quite unusual because I like to have it done by now. Whoa! But I had to finish it today. I didn't finish it yesterday. It is 4.5 hours long. So, as soon as I'm done streaming, I will put a thumbnail together and try to get as much of the timestamps done before 5 o'clock my time, and it'll be ready to go. Early access by 5 o'clock, even if it's incomplete, because I know y'all want to watch it. And I guess I will get the rest of the timestamps up. Oh, look at that. When I'm done doing my Halloween stuff tonight. Alright, I don't think it's down here then. There is a house over there on the right side of the ancient basin. Maybe it's over there? It's actually perfect. You're heading for New Jersey at 6. Oh, nice. Yeah. Alright, that's what I'll go check out. But yeah, dude, I hope y'all enjoy it because it was a crazy undertaking and way more dense than I expected it to be. But I will say, I was fairly close to it. I will say I quite enjoyed the listen, even if it's the ocean. They're not really my cup of tea. But I really enjoyed it. It's a breakable ceiling. Not your cup of tea, but definitely your subscribers. Yeah. And the thing is, too, is I don't want to give away too much about the video itself, but I came to an interesting conclusion at the very end of the film. The album. It kind of felt very film-like in my head, though, that's for sure. How did I never collect these eggs? Alright, how about y'all just tell me where the ceiling is? I never did this either? Left from the bench. The album is Absolute Cinema confirmed. It's really good. Alright, here's the bench. Left. How do you go left from the bench? Unless you fall. More down? That's not right. There we go. Oh, there it is. I even saw the cracks. See what you get when you give them precise directions? What do we have in here? Whoa! Can I dash through that? I don't know, maybe. I'll say this place is quite unsettling though. I was not a fan of this area when we first came through it. Still not a fan of it. I was quite surprised though when I went to upload the video and it told me 30 minutes. I haven't had a 30-minute upload in years. Uh-oh. Fast, dude. Guess we're gonna fall down from there. There's so much to explore. The game just wants to keep throwing things at me. Get some money down here. Oh. You know, it's funny too. Oh, shoot. Oh, double shoot. It's fun. You would think that playing video games would be relaxing, something to, wind down on the end of my Friday. And this is an intense game. Wasn't anywhere near as intense at the beginning. Oh. That didn't seem good. Whoa. A cocoon chained with a simple lock. How many simple keys do I have? 1. I definitely feel like I should save. What in the... I mean, I guess the bench isn't too far from here. Oh, what do we have here? Alright, I kind of want to go open that now. I'm getting too far away. I have the key. Might as well do it. Oh, I was expecting a boss. God Tuner. Resonates with beings of great power. Seek the gods of Helleness, tune their power. Through their strength, ascend. What does that mean? Unless I have to go fight a bunch of dream bosses. Blasphemy. Rank blasphemy. Thou crawler, thou cringer, thou smallest of the small, by what right dost thou trespass here in the home of the gods? Shrivel away and be gone. God home. Okay, so every god I have... some of the bosses I've defeated, these are going to be harder versions of them? What is this? The God Bench. Alright, let's try the first one. Pantheon of the Master. Seek the gods of Nail and Shell. What does this mean? What happens if we just begin? Well, it doesn't explain what those are. I'm going to assume they're restrictions of some sort, or maybe boons for the enemy, difficulty modifiers. Thou hast ordained thine own destruction. Through sacred combat are we attuned to this kingdom's greatest beings. By entering this gate, thou hast challenged the very gods of the kingdom. dost thou consider thyself the equal of this pantheon, of its masters? Draw thy weapon, then, fool of fools, and be damned for thy arrogance. Okay. Isn't this the first boss of the game? Why am I having such problems with this? It's bindings? Not the first, but an early one. This is the guy that captured Zote. You know, that was like months ago. Oh, it's Boss Rush. You bet I used more spells when I fought him the first time. It's possible. I vaguely remember this guy. Dang, I completely misjudged where his tail gets. Is this a rest point before the final battle? Nope, just a rest point. This guy. Jeez. Also, oh, charm changing. I hadn't even thought about that. I hate that guy so much. I don't know what it is. You can force him from underground by slamming. Oh, I always forget about that. I don't think I make it past this one. Oh, jeez. That was too close. Oh, listen. Why hast thou crept into this pantheon, O meager one? The noise of thine wriggling creates much discord, drowning out the godly resonances we attune ourselves to. Dost thou mean to thwart our sacred goal? Dost envy drive thou to such madness? We pray that the gods of the kingdom punish thee, obliterate thee, utterly destroy thee. Okay, but I don't know if y'all know this. I'm the king.
Yes.
Yeah. So are they all the same challenge? They have different challenges to them? Hmm. How did you pass the height requirements? What's the reward for going through that, or is it simply just boss rush? Alright, let's see what we have in here. There's a new ending and new bosses. Okay. Aha! Oh, this was... I thought that was a way out. Somewhere else to go. Nope, it's just a dead end. Alright. Is that the whole DLC then? Is just getting to the boss rush and then doing the boss rush? Flukamunga. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Alright, well, that's something to do eventually. I guess let's beat the game? Why is it so quiet here? Is it always quiet here? There's the music. Yep, the white charm. I didn't know. I mean, I guess that's confirmation right there. I didn't know it was going to work, but that was my guess, was to beat the boss with the white charm. I just got to remember what his patterns are. Speaking of Castlevania, which I guess we kind of weren't, but this game reminds me of Castlevania. Did y'all see that there's more Castlevania content in, what's that game called? Vampire Survivors? Out of nowhere, the devs are just like, well, let's add 8 more characters and a bunch of evolutions to the game. And I've been slowly working through that lately. And I love that. There's no confirmation. Oh, I kind of took Terra Neckla's Remember the White Charm as a confirmation for that. Alright, what do we need here? because you have to remember the white charm. Alright, that's too much, man. I feel like that's a bad idea. Oh, you know what? I don't need these, though. Not ideal. But let's just not get hit, right? Oh, it's literally right here. That's awful nice of them. More games should put the bosses right at the beginning. Did you read the charm description? I did a while ago. Opens the way to a birthplace. I assume the birthplace was in here. Is it not? I know when the game started, I fell. Should I be exploring something around here? Just beat the boss. Okay. Let's see how many times this is going to take. Oh, then you have your confirmation. Oh, you didn't take too kindly to that. Yep. Okay, there's our first failed attempt. I'm glad I ended up resting here. Oh, you are right here, buddy. Oh, I gotta do the dream thing, don't I? Maybe when I don't remember. There was a trick to this, and I don't remember what it was. Maybe there wasn't a trick to it? Oh, I had to absorb his stuff. That's what it was. I remember there was a trick. Hey, FHI, how you doing? Using spells like sounds like a good idea with all that soul generation from the King's Soul. Okay, this looks like it's the same ending. Yeah, I don't think that worked. Yeah, nothing changed. What would the birthplace mean? That's where I was born, right? I assume where the game started. Doing something special for Halloween? Yeah, I'm going trick-or-treating. Oh, they locked me into watching this again? For real? There's no way to skip this? What would the birthplace mean? Well, see, there's... What outfit? I don't have one. Yeah, start and select are not doing anything. So you're going as a composer? You were born at the beginning of the game. Where's your family then? At the beginning? That's what I said earlier, though. I remember falling from a really high place. That would be the only thing I can think of. Because I was born out of that egg thing. The poser of the calm variety. I do think I'm going to go get a... I'm going to see if I can find a cheap little Batman mask. And I have a shirt with the Bat logo on it. I think that's going to be it. Very cheap. Y'all remember that thing at the beginning of the game? There was like a seal or something, and then it moved. Like the door opened, and then I came out of it and then fell or something like that. I don't remember, dude. This was like 3 months ago. I remember falling all the way down into that area above the town, though. Wasn't it an egg, though? I remember it looking suspiciously like the black egg. I remember drawing conclusions to what I came out of and the black egg when I found that. It showed the seal of the Hollow Knight. Look up the Hollow Knight opening right now. 105%. I've beaten more of this game than it has to show me. Hollow Knight opening. Opening cutscene. All right. Shows the Hollow Knight being in the black egg. The 3 Dreamer seals popping up. And a black screen. Alright, this is me then. Oh, there's like these little swirl houses. with like a little baby Hollow Knight. Oh, it's a. I remember talking about the. What is that called? And he lives way above the town. And then he fell. Okay, so there was. I mean, there was an egg, but I associated it with me instead of the Hollow Knight. He walked the road and then started falling. Yep. I completely misunderstood that. This whole time, I thought I came out of an egg at the beginning of the game. Alright, let's go travel into the Howling Cliffs. In the cliffs, right? Oh, I don't have my compass on. You know what? Just gonna roll with it. I don't think it was this way, though. Yeah. So if I backtrack through the intro area... Oh, you know what? I guess I can't climb that wall. Well... Oh, that's right. This hidden area. Which part of walking a road is being born? What? I figured I lived up here, so I would be born up here, right? Because otherwise, there is nothing in the opening that tells me of where I was born. Because the only other thing it shows is the black egg. And I don't think I was born in the black egg. Right? Here lies Gorb. But the thing is, too, there's no houses up here. Well, there is the stag house. I don't think I was born there. It's what completely ignoring the lore does. I am curious, though, if I can cross to the left here. Nope, the winds are still going to push me back. Dang. Okay. Is this one of those things that if I were to say, just tell me what I need to do, and then I heard it, I would feel incredibly dumb for not recognizing that this is the answer to all of this? What is inside the night, and where did you see things similar to the night? So the night has the orange, whatever it is, the infestation. And that is growing in the area just under Dirtmouth. Also, is this place always quiet too? Why is there no soundtracks playing in any of these? The sealed dude is the Hollow Knight. Oh, you asked about the knight, me. So I have a shade inside of me. Where did you see many things similar to? Okay. Where was that? The ancient basin in the abyss? So we got to go check out the abyss. All right. So are we going to get any lore here as to what I am now? That would be really nice. Because I've been asking about this whole me being a shade. Wait, am I going the right way? Yes. Me being a shade and wearing a mask. I think I went too far. I did. Alright. So this door we already opened once. Whoa! I remember something over here. He goes the wrong way. Oh, there was... So this was the thing I already got. There's nothing in here then. Also, these look like eggs. I may have been wrong initially, but I still think I might have come from an egg. Also, dude, look, there's these spiral thingies here. We saw them up when on the road he was walking on. Oh. Peculiar. This is creepy. Oh, seriously? They took the screaming faces, actually. This was the spell upgrade. What's... Oh, yeah. The left one. So why am I out here just killing my fellow shades? Dang, I came down a little low. This is a shortcut. Oh, it's not the shortcut back. Okay. This is a dead end. No cost too great. Doing some self-reflection. Alright, we'll just do this the way they're intending. No mind to think. I have embraced the being the night way too well. Except Hive Blood for 4 notches. I mean, come on. Which one's Hive Blood? Because 4 notches is a lot to give up. That better do some amazing things. No will to break. So we're just climbing up the abyss at this point. No voice to cry suffering. Paints a very grim picture of the night. Yeah, so I've been wondering about that too, because I had mentioned early on it didn't really click with me too much that my spells and stuff were white originally. I just kind of, it's got a white mask that matches. But when all of the upgraded spells were shadow versions, I was trying to figure out what's going on with that. Oh, the regeneration one. Yeah, 4 is a bit much for that. What was that about? He shall seal the blinding light that plagues their dreams. You are the vessel. You are the Hollow Knight. Oh, no description there, just a little egg symbol. An emptiness that was hidden within, now unconstrained, unifies the void under the bearer's will. This charm is part of its bearer and cannot be unequipped. Interesting. Slam the door so hard it caused the cave to collapse. I don't think so. But that door did get closed pretty hard. What a purposeless little area there. Oh, they're not attacking anymore. Arcane egg. And he goes off killing the siblings. Every time they changed it up to where they don't hurt me at all. Wait, can I just... No. I thought maybe I could just walk through it. No. That much hasn't changed. Every time that they make NPCs nice to me, I still end up murdering a few of them. Simply because the game doesn't explain anything. It trains me to kill things and then gets mad at me when I kill them. Alright. So now we can go fight the Hollow Knight and see the true ending? The true endings behind Godhome? I might be YouTubing that one. A boss rush is not something that I'm excited about. But there's a new ending if we defeat the Hollow Knight with our Void Hearts. Hollow Knight ending is true-ish enough. I figure that it's the original true ending. Actually, I got a lot of notches. That's not what I want. That's what I want. And what's the other one? I guess you can throw that on there, just be a little nice. Oh, there we go. I will cast some spells. How's that sound? Maybe. Ow. Hey, what are you doing here? The path is opened. One way or another, an end awaits inside. I won't be joining you in this. The space is built to sustain your likes. Its building would drain me were I to join. Don't be surprised. I'll not risk my own life in your attempt, though. If the moment presents, I'll aid as I'm able. Interesting. So the shades are the only ones who can withhold whatever this is that's infecting Bug World. I cast a spell. Whoa! I did not press the right button there. Oh! Did I do that wrong? I thought I was supposed to absorb the white sparkles coming out, but that didn't happen either. And then I think I hit her instead of him. And I knocked her off, and we're going to get the same ending here. Oh, the dream catchers. Yeah, I'm supposed to mind meld him. Middle ending. I was going to think of it as the even worse ending, because now Silksong is dead too. Yeah, okay, yeah. The even worse one. Hornet, that's her name. Not Silk Song. This is ridiculous though. Why is there no way to skip this? I mean, granted, it's not super long. You played 14 minutes of this game. Did you enjoy it? Or did I enjoy it? Yeah, for the most part. I do think my enjoyment of it, my enthusiasm for it is tapering off here. But generally I've been quite, what's the word I want? Excited to get to the streams every Wednesday and Friday to put more time into this. Just beat Hades 2 and it's outstanding. I'm gonna pick up Hades 2 eventually, simply because it's Supergiant. But I can't say I'm really looking forward to it. The music's gonna be fantastic. I have every single Darren Korb album that he's worked with Supergiant on, and it's just, dude always kills it, man. Absolutely love Darren's work. But Hades to me is the weakest Supergiant game, and it's not even by, it's by like such a large gap too. I think, well, you know what, it might be better than Bastion, simply because Bastion was their first and it's kind of missing some of the depth. Hades might eke out over that. Transistor is not only my favorite Supergiant game, but probably one of my top 5 games of all time. The lore, the story, the art style, the delivery of it, the use of music, not just as a component of the game, but a part of the experience, the story. It's perfect. That is a perfect game. And mechanically, it is incredible. The problem with Hades is how much it pads out the story with roguelike. 100%. The gameplay of Hades is fantastic. The story is very cool, but it's doled out like a soap opera where you get little bits and pieces over such a long time, and I just couldn't get into it because of that. There's a checkbox and options to make combat exceedingly easy just to get past it. I don't really mind. I mean, the thing is I like the combat. I like the gameplay, but like Terranecla said, you just have to do too much of it. Like, I think it was a few hours, probably 5, 6, 7 before even my first completed run. And part of that was luck, just really good build options coming in. And it was probably like 15 hours maybe before I got the 10 runs finished to see the kind of real ending. I mean, we're talking about 20 hours into a game that honestly takes 45 minutes to beat, and that's the part that really doesn't click with me. So yeah, if you're there for the game, like the game component of it, and you would play it whether it had a good story or not, yeah, you're probably gonna love it. But I don't. I'm very much about, tell me something now, do it concisely, and let me walk away from it rather than drip feeding me. And I never saw the true ending either, because you had to go complete every single dialogue option from every single god. And I was just thinking, dude, I have everything unlocked. I have literally nothing else to do in this game than go find dialogue. And that is not a compelling thing for me after I've already put 20 hours into it. Currently in the process of getting the second ending, 50 hours. That's too much, man. That is just too much for me. 80 finished runs. Yeah. That's, like I said, that's not me. And I think that's my problem with Hades, where I really enjoy their other games because they're concise experiences. And I appreciate Hades for what it is. but it's the first Supergiant game that I feel wasn't made for me. $365 and Slay the Spire? Nope. I think I only have a couple of games that I'm in it completely for the mechanics. That I'm going to put that many hours into, I should clarify. Oof. So when he's doing that, he's trying to purify his body? Is that what's going on? Dude, I'm getting trashed here. Broke a 40-run win streak by going straight to extreme measures with a bunch of damage modifiers. Challenge. What are we challenging here? Oh, I like looking into the backgrounds. Oh, okay. This reminds me of the God area. Okay. The Radiance. Okay, that... Oh, dub. How am I supposed to get through that? I gotta do the whole thing? Oh, that was completely my fault there. Whoa, he's never done that before. What in the world is that? Was that a bug? Or is that a legitimate move he's supposed to do? I have fought this guy 4 times now, and he's never slid on the ground. This game has bugs. Dude, what in the world? Oh, that was fantastic. What am I missing so far? You cannot lose the game and your opponent cannot win. Story in Hades is nothing to write home about. I can understand people caring about character interactions, but story itself is whatever. No, 100%. And I think that's something that's really interesting about it is that it is a slice of life character drama, sort of like a soap opera in a lot of ways. And that can be really compelling for people. The story itself, Hades goes to the surface to see his mom, and I don't want to spoil the ending, but yeah, I mean, it's not a lot of depth to it, but it really is a character study more than anything else. And watching the people have character arcs within the game, it honestly is a visual novel that you happen to play an arena combat style roguelike to progress the story. And I think a lot of people like visual novels, they just don't like to only read. So 2 to 3 runs a day, so it's okay. See, it starts to sound like a job at that point. That should be that. Deep Rock Galactic? That's like Left 4 Dead and mining, or something like that, right? Ah, I don't think this is getting done today. I'll give it one more try. Everyone's a dwarf and it's very cheeky. Well, that's fun. That was interesting. You remember this background? Huh. All right. Oh, that was cheating. Sprinting is not too important here. Not average imaginary numbers, but the best. You can attack up. We're not going to tell anyone. At the beginning, it's not too bad, but once he starts putting the fire under him, there's not really much room to get under him. He likes to sit on top of the dangers. Okay. Oh, it's 3. Well. Offense over defense. Just don't get hit. Maybe that one will be worthwhile. Oh, that might be useful to slide under some of the horizontal swords. All right. Use the spells that you have a charm. I did put the charm on for that, didn't I? I told you, no promises. Losing 3k Geo and the Breakable Charm will be fun. Do I have a Breakable Charm on? No, I don't. I am going to lose the Geo, though. I don't have all my spells my soul, though. That's definitely gonna suck. Oh, that's the end of this run. Well played, Brian. Well played. You know, I was pretty confident I was going to beat this game without ever losing my Geo. And of course, right here at the end, bit of an oversight of mine. Playing Dragon Quest 1 Remake today, it's different, almost feels like a different game. And see, that's why I probably wouldn't play it. I'm pretty sure I've talked about my relationship to remakes uh, on stream before, but I don't I don't generally like remakes. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they can completely change what a game's doing, but generally speaking, it's just more of a modernization and there's going to be something lost in translation. How many tries? A friend of yours beat it in 2 tries. This was try number 3, I think. Maybe 4. We'll see what happens Wednesday. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of tired and exhausted as it is today. I'm just even retroactively. I can see how sloppy I've been playing, even fighting regular enemies. I've definitely not been at my tip top shape today. He used one spell after he equipped it to prove me wrong. Yeah, I did use a spell by accident too, so I don't know if that counts. 2 tries. He was streaming very long. It was 2 in the morning. That's crazy. But I think this is probably going to be the end of my journey here. We'll see what happens on Wednesday, but I don't think I'm ever going to beat that Carnival Nightmare King guy. I know there's Zote in there too. Maybe I'll give that another shot, but and then there's the boss rush. And I think those 3 things just I'm not destined for that. Yeah, the Pantheon. Not I tried it today with no bindings, and I don't see me doing that. Just not. I'm mostly here to enjoy playing games. I like difficulty. I like mechanics that have mastery to them. I enjoy particularly the platforming in this game. I find to be really engaging. But I'm not here just to bang my head against the wall. And some of these boss fights are they're just that. So I think Wednesday will be our final stream. If we end up beating Radiance, cool. If not, we'll probably move on to something else Friday, and I'll end up YouTubing a true ending for this. Because if I put 2 more hours into it and make no headway, I'm done. I'm losing steam on it. I need some modicum element of progress. All right, we're going to wrap this up then. Thanks for coming out, watching me flail wildly in the end game of this, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing and having a good laugh along the way. And getting trashed by Radiance too. So maybe that's entertaining as well. Um, Hope you all have a good Halloween if you celebrate that. If not, any sort of festivities you might be doing along this weekend. I went and looked it up, and while it's not exceptionally common for countries and cultures to do Halloween, there are a lot of October 31st holidays. So I thought that was pretty cool. Um, But yeah, if not, I'll see y'all Sunday though. Last Pantheon, we'll have to do a harder Hollow Knight and then a harder Radiance. Yeah, forget that. Spells Pantheon run on Wednesday. Oh, jeez. Bonkers. I'd never be able to do it. But I'll see y'all on Sunday. And yeah, have a good weekend. Have a good holiday if you're doing that. And as usual, catch y'all later. Why? There we go.